New tonight, crews in West Springfield responded to the intersection of Brush Hill and Piper Roads earlier this evening for a two-car accident. One of the cars was on its side, and the people inside had to be removed and assessed. The area was closed while crews worked to clear the scene. It's since been reopened. Minor injuries were reported, and the incident is under investigation.